already. Now, once the basic concepts of Python are over, we will be giving you data structures. So whatever the data that we are going to extract, as I have told you, E stands for extract. So whatever the data that we are going to extract will be stored in these data structures only.
Okay.
So we'll be giving you the importance of data structures and the whole concept of data structures on that day. Now, once that is done, again we'll be giving you some scenarios to make you strong and bold enough to face those programs and data structures as well. For that also, we are allocating 2 full days. Okay. Now, once you're done with those, as I have told you, there are object-oriented programming concepts. This is a kind more like an introduction to object-oriented programming concepts. Now, how are you going to implement those concepts in Python? That will be taught from here, class and inheritance implementation. Now, once you're done with that as well, you will be taught list comprehensions and lambda functions. These two are nothing but, as I have told you, for example, you take a program and you write, it took 100 lines in Java for you, and it will be taking 10 lines in Python. Now, if you also use these list comprehensions and lambda functions in Python, it will take some 5 lines to for you to complete. So that is how that is the advantage of Python. As you go on depth, it decreases the complexity, but it will not increase the complexity. It decreases the complexity of problem solving. Whereas when you get deep into other programming languages, the complexity increases. I think you might have known about it, right? Yeah. Now, once you're done with this whole Python thing, you will be allocating 5 days for hacker rank problem solving. Now, what is this hacker rank and why do we need this problem solving? Once you're done with this, and if you're able to get a 5-star badge in the hacker rank problem solving, or some 3-star or 4-star, and you go to the interview, you will make a difference from others. Others will be coming that they have experience or they know that they can do problem solving. But where is the proof? They don't have any proof. But when it comes to you, you will be having a 3-star, 4-star, or a 5-star badge, which proves or which states that you are the ones who has done that problem solving, and you are being certified with that badge. That is the advantage, or that is where you make a difference from others when you go to interview. Okay, and that is the reason why we have allocated one full 5 days for hacker rank problem solving itself. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, once you are able to get a 3-star badge minimum, then it is full-fledged, or it is very clear that you are very strong in Python and you can solve any problem that is given to you. Okay. Now, as you have become strong with Python, we will now be stepping into the actual course what we are taking. So, in order to get, in order to get a grip of this course, we should be strong at Python. That is what the reason we have allocated so many days for you to get practice with Python. Now, in order to use these concepts or implement these concepts in the respective tools or platform or coding, you should be strong at Python, right? That is what the reason we have given you the training of Python in the starting. Now, PySpark, introduction to PySpark. PySpark is nothing but a package or a module which is used for data engineering purposes. Now, so we'll be giving you, this is the basic which you also need to know. PySpark is nothing but it is written in Python language. As you have been already well trained with Python, it will be pretty easy for you to understand what actually is going in PySpark. Now, once you get an introduction to PySpark, we'll be introducing you to Azure platform. So you're called an Azure data engineer, then you should be very well aware of this Azure platform. So we'll be giving you an introduction to Azure platform starting from Azure Data Factory. So Azure Data Factory is another tool which we use for data engineering purposes. So we will tell you in depth once you join to the course what is this Azure Data Factory and what are we going to do with the source extraction, what is Databricks that we are going to use, and how we are going to connect this Databricks to Azure Data Factory, etc. I mean, there are lots of depth topics that are available here. We'll be not only teaching you, but you will also parallelly do the hands-on along with me. Okay, so that you will get an idea of how to perform. See, if I'm going to simply explain what is happening in all these concepts, and you just listen to like okay, and At one point of time, while listening, it will be fine for you. But while you're performing, once all this is completed, if you start your hands on, then you will be stuck somewhere. You will have no clarity. That is what the reason we are trying to do a parallel hands-on work while I'm teaching these topics. Okay, because we have to be on the same page while I'm explaining. And if you are somewhere back left and I have moved forward to another topic, that will be whole wastage of time and also whole wastage of confusion as well. You'll be get confused. If I'm going to mix one topic and another topic, go front and back, that will be a lot heck of confusion for you. That is what the reason we have planned for a parallel hands-on session while I'm teaching. Okay, am I clear?
Sure.
Yes, yes.
Yes,
Yes.
you're clear.
So this hands-on session will be done parallelly while teaching all these topics, the selected topics. Now you might ask, so you said like we should also know about SQL, right? So
Yeah.
in the daily schedule, we are also going to allocate half an hour for SQL as well. So these are all the SQL topics that we are going to cover. Even in this one also, because we are allocating half an hour. Half an hour is more than enough for a single topic. See, if you are able to see, I'm just covering one single topic a day. It will take just 15 minutes to cover a single topic in SQL, and you will be having many topics, but you will not be having depth topics like Python in SQL. Okay, so that is what the reason we have allocated half an hour. So take it worst case scenario, we are going to take 20 minutes to complete a class. Still, we are left with 10 more minutes so that you can perform either hands-on, or I can give you some tasks to perform, or you can ask me doubts with respect to the topic, anything. Okay.
Okay.
No. So this is also a 35-day course. A 30-day course. Once that 30 days is over, along with this one, we are going to give 3 days for you to revise the whole topics that have been taught for 3 days. And once you revise or you practice those topics, you will be getting some doubts, and we'll be clarifying you those doubts, or we will also be giving you the tasks, small chunks of work in order to perform. And if you also get any doubts with respect to those tasks as well, you can reach out to us. So similarly for SQL as well, right? Now, once you're done with those tasks, before giving you project, we'll be allocating you with 3 mock tests. So each on a day, like that, we'll be allocating 3 days for mock tests. Once you're done with this 3 mock tests, and we will also be, once you're done with the mock test one, we'll be discussing the paper as well. We'll be discussing the questions and answers as well. So this will be helpful when a company keeps a written test for you in case. So that is how this is useful. Now, once we are done with paper, answering the paper, we'll be discussing that paper, and if you have any doubts, we'll be clarifying those as well. Like that, we'll be conducting 3 mock tests. So once you are done with those mock tests, we will be giving you the real world project. Okay. Now, whatever the real world project that we are going to give you, you're going to, we will also be giving you some amount of time, like 10 days or 20 days, like that. We'll be giving you most probably a team or a single person based upon his capability or something like that. Now, once we give you the topic, we will not be, the project, we will not be giving you any code for that. You are the one who is going to code, because you have allocated 35 days of your effort into this thing in order to solve this thing only. Now, once you're stuck somewhere or you're unable to go ahead, then we will intercept and we will be resolving your doubts, whatever that you have. Okay.
Okay.
So apart from this, now if you are able to see here, after completing every significant topic either in SQL or this Python or data engineering course, we will be giving you some task for that day, so that you will be completing with respect to that project. That topic. For example, if you're having operators, I will be giving you a task for that day, so that you will complete and come to the condition for the next day's class. If you are unable to complete it, or if you are stuck somewhere, or if you have any doubts, or if you are able to run the code but you are not getting the output, So such kind of doubts will be clarified on the next day's class. Similarly for the it applies for every topic as well. Okay, so far clear?
Yeah, clear.
Okay, so that's it from my side. Do you have any questions?
Mm, I think it's okay.
Any one of you?
As of now, it's clear. Let's see from
Okay, yeah. So I tell you, I mean, like when it comes to other institutes or something, what they will be doing is like they'll be giving you the task. The next day, they will not be asking you any doubts. They will be directly giving you the code, and they will ask you to, I mean, compare the code whatever you have done and whatever they have. So, but I feel that there is no use in that. You see, if you are allocating some amount of money or some amount of time into something, it is not a small amount of time, right? You are allocating 35 days in order to
Mhm.
learn something, right? So
Mhm.
it should be worth it. You should not go and expect something or expect from someone to give the answers, and it will be like whole waste of time for you only. That is what the reason we are trying to make sure that you are strong in each and every small topic, and that is what the reason we are giving tasks for after each and every topic, so that you will be well versed with that respective topic. Okay, now still any questions?
No, it's clear.